Hand me the stuff again and we'll redo it. We tried recording this and it turned off in the middle, and I don't know how far it got, so we're going to do a real quick recap.
Yay.
Retaste.
Food is food.
These are Hostess limited edition key lime cupcakes.
Yay.
Here, take the box, take a cupcake, whatever. I should have had you grab me the box of tissues. And they're back there somewhere. I can't reach them from here. They're on the other side of that stack of books. Because, you know, if I don't have 50 million stacks of books around me, you know, it's just not me. Okay, so it's got this green, light green frosting, which you can't really see on camera, or at least it doesn't look like it to me. And the little white squiggle. It's just like any other Hostess cupcake. It's got cream filling in the middle.
Yay.
This one I tasted.
Huh.
The one I had before didn't taste it at all.
Huh.
The cream's supposed to be where the key lime is, according to the box. And since this is a redo, the previous one I couldn't taste key lime at all.
Yeah.
This time I can taste it. I must have gotten a dud the first time around.
Yeah.
So there was no flavor in that at all. Anyway, it's as you would expect. It's a yellow cake with filling. And there's some key lime flavor to that creamy middle. Oh, my opinion has changed since the previous video that isn't going to be aired. Since it turned off somewhere in the middle, who knows when.
Yeah.
I went to turn it off and I'm like, why does it say 000 on the recording time? Yeah. Anyway, it is what it is. It's a cupcake. It's fine. I don't think I would go out of my way to get it, but if you can find them, they're not bad. Found them at Walmart.
Yeah.
Not that I go anywhere else, so we don't really have a whole lot of choice around here. We have Walmart, we have a local mom and pop shop where things are like sometimes twice as much.
Yeah.
Depending on what it is. Or we can drive 45 miles and go to a Kroger.
Yeah. Maybe a Big Lots. Who knows?
Well, there's a Big Lots close to the Kroger.
Yeah.
Like across the street. Okay, and this is limited edition Cinna Fuego Toast Crunch. It says sweet cinnamon heat. Canela dulce picante. Interesting how everything is in Spanish on here. For 1 cup serving, 170 calories. Oh, 1 ounce snack is 110. 1 cup bowl is 170 for the calories. 4 servings per container. And as I mentioned in a previous taste test thing, I'm not real big on Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's okay. I don't like it with milk. And we're out of milk, so I guess we're not going to try it that way anyway. But with this, you do get a real sweet cinnamon flavor at the beginning. And all of a sudden it comes up and goes, yeah, and punches you with some heat. I finally got the tingling off my tongue, and now we're back to trying it again.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's just not my thing. He was comparing it to the cotton candy we did the other day. That hot tamale cotton candy. Now that I liked.
Yeah.
I like cinnamon. But That does remind me a lot of like those cinnamon discs.
Yeah.
That candy. But that's all like on the back end of it. Well, anything else you need to talk about?
Meow.
Besides making weird noises?
Well, I think about something.
Uh-oh.
I'm thinking
Uh-oh.
maybe you humans out there on the interwebs of the interspecies intercourse can go and watch my content because I'm thinking about doing a bunch of would you rather bullshit. Cause I have
those are fun.
Yeah,
those.
because I have my phone, and I could easily connect it to my computer and OBS and all that. And then I could be like, oh yeah, would you rather do this and do that?
I like those weird AI inspirational.
Yeah. So I was thinking about doing more of those too, because
I've been playing with the idea of doing one, but I don't know what website or whatever you used.
Yeah, for the AI, it's pretty much InspiroBot. And as for...
I need to do something other than Temu halls.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm in the slumpiest of reading slumps right now.
Yeah.
I actually got through about 125 pages of a book today. Woohoo! And part of that I snoozed through, which is kind of sad. I'm reading about 7 different books right now. I keep starting books. I can't finish a book. My attention span is just not there. But the one I started today is called American Demon. And it's about Elliot Ness and him trying to capture the Mad Butcher of Kingsbury Run, which takes place in Cleveland. It's a real true crime case. They never caught the guy. They have a couple people that were really good suspects, but they never caught the guy. One of the theories is that he moved to California, became the Black Dahlia killer.
Huh.
But they call him the American Jack the Ripper. He's the Torso Killer. There's a whole bunch of different names for this case. Torso Killer is probably that, and the Mad Butcher of Kingsbury Run are the two main names of it. Yeah, it's a really fascinating case. And this book starts off talking about how they built up Elliot Ness as this guy, and he's like larger than life character, and he's nothing like that. And explaining, here's what he's really like, and what he really did. He didn't do half the stuff they said he did. They attributed stuff that other people did to him, and when you read the book, The Untouchables, the co-author embellished a lot. And those embellishments got even more embellished for the TV show and the movies that have been made from that book. So the character of Elliot Ness has just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger, larger than life, and kind of interesting. So I'm curious to see, what all goes on and how the investigation actually went down. And the interesting thing is the author, his grandfather was listed several times in Elliot Ness's notebooks. So he went and was going through these notebooks at Western Reserve's library. Case Western, if anybody knows about Cleveland area, that's what they're talking about. And he's like, I didn't know my grandfather did all this stuff. And so he's looking through these notebooks and learning a family history as well as, what he's actually looking up. So I'm kind of curious as to how his grandfather ties into things. So far, it's been very interesting. I just wish I could stay awake long enough to finish it. That's the problem with this midnight shift, is it's taken away reading for me.
Yeah.
And I get home and I'm too tired to deal with it. I actually started a book of Louis L'Amour short stories.
Huh.
And I've actually read 2 of them. You should be impressed. I don't normally read short stories. I'm not a big fan of it. Westerns are okay. And Louis L'Amour is a really good writer.
Yeah.
But who would have thought I would pick up Louis L'Amour short stories and start reading that?
Yeah. I'm sure.
Not me.
Yeah, I'm sure the old man had tons of that in the office.
Oh, this is one I picked up at the Little Free Library.
Oh, damn.
Either that or at the library's freebie box.
Yeah.
One of those 2 places. I haven't picked up enough stuff to do a haul, so like 1 or 2 books.
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you which books they are at this point. Anyway.
I think it'd be fucking hilarious, though, if we had every single goddamn book in the house, and you did a video on every single goddamn one. Just be like, oh, I have this book. I have this one. I have this one.
Dude.
It'll take you 24 fucking years, 10 decades, and a whole lot of sexual cats. Cat sex.
I don't know what cats have to do with anything. Cat sex has nothing to do with books. Unless there's a book about cat sex, which is highly possible with the number of books in this house.
Yeah.
Would y'all be interested in something like that?
Because that would take forever to do.
Well, no, there's a way to do it.
Oh, boy.
There's a YouTube channel. Michael K. Vaughn? Hand me my remote. Where is my remote?
I don't know. It's somewhere.
Convenience. Michael K. Vaughn.
Yeah.
Because luckily, his video is right there. He did, where he was going through his physical books, where he would take a bin at a time, and do 1 or 2 bins per video, and he did a whole series of videos. I could do something like that.
Yeah.
For the ones that are in bins, anyway. And then I could do maybe that bookshelf. Maybe do a couple bags at a time.
Yeah.
I don't know. We could do something like that. How many books can I talk about in an hour? Kind of a
no
thing.
idea.
Would you be interested in a series of these are the books I own?
Yeah.
Good God, we'll have to pull them from all over the house.
Yeah. I still gotta get the ones that are out of your room in case the ceiling fucking falls again. Because it probably will.
Yeah. More of it will probably fall. Well, what I want to do is that stack of bins, I want to put them in that closet, and I think that might be enough space to bring that bookcase down.
Yeah.
From up there and put in that corner. I hope it fits there.
Yeah, maybe.
If not, I don't know where to put it.
Yeah.
But that would give me more storage down here. But, I mean, how many of those books are in my fabric shopping bags? There's a whole bunch of them that way.
Yeah.
We need to get some more bins.
Yeah.
But they just don't fit in the Jeep very well. Anyway, completely sidetracked. Is that something y'all would be interested in? If so, let me know. Because I could do that. That'll give me a way to sort out books, too. I know I've got duplicates of some things. And I'm trying to get rid of books as I read them. Because I know the next library sale I'm going to be bringing in a whole bunch more.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I'll get off work at 8 o'clock Thursday morning and just zip right on over to the library and fill up the Jeep and bring it home.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Put these in the...
I think May, it is when the yard sale at Rayco happens. I think that's what they said.
Well, it's usually the first weekend in May is when they do the book sale at the library.
Yeah.
And I think it kind of normally falls the same weekend.
I think.
The last couple years it has.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully there's a lot of good things there to do a video on. Because I know sometimes if you're there on the first day. 'Cause a lot of times we're there either later on the first day when everything's already fucking gone, or there on the second day when everything's definitely gone.
Well, the good stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Although we did get some good things last time. We got some good videos.
Yeah.
Like Dirty Dozen, To Kill a Mockingbird,
Yeah.
The Great Escape, Magnificent Seven, Thomas Crown Affair, Saved by the Bell, Season 1 and 2.
Yeah.
You know. That little group of videos right there.
Yeah. And there's the ones that I ended up getting myself, like Family Guy and things like that. And then I think there was that one Sega Genesis game.
We picked up a couple board games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the thing about it is like around here, it's only fucking Xbox. Everyone always plays Xbox. So when you see something like a Sega Genesis game or a Game Boy game or anything like that that's different, yeah. And most of the games that I see, I'm like, I've already got it. I already got this one. This one I might play at some point, but it's not in the goddamn case. Or the game's not in the case.
Mm.
Because that happens sometimes. You get the case, but not the game.
I'd be upset.
Yeah. And I've already done that, like, twice. There's, like, PSP games that don't have the goddamn fucking game in it. And then you go to Amazon or eBay.
That's why you look in the box to see if it's in there before you buy it, dude.
Yeah. And then you end up going to Amazon and eBay trying to find the disc only, which has ended up a hell of a lot more expensive. Because the game itself is like $5 or $10 when it shouldn't be. It's a fucking sports game on the PSP. And then that's not including the shipping, if there is any. And then all the taxes goes along with it. So I'm like, well, fuck. It's cost me a lot more to do it than just fucking pirate the game online for a PSP emulator.
Are you calm now?
Meow!
Good kitty. Behave, cat. Meow. I guess that's all. I don't really have anything else to talk about right now.
Yeah.
It's almost 3 o'clock. I need to go to bed.
Yeah. Is it this Friday or next Friday? We're probably going to go to Parkersburg and all that good shit.
Maybe next Friday. This Friday we have to go to Pomeroy because property taxes are due on Friday.
Yeah.
And you need to go see your PO guy.
Yeah.
Actually, stay this time until he sees you.
Yeah.
Dude. We don't need to do laundry. We're going to make a day of Pomeroy. Woohoo.
Yeah. Every 2 or 3 fucking Fridays is that.
Yep. Like every other Friday I have to do laundry. I've got enough pants to get me through 2 weeks of work.
Yeah.
Then I run out of pants. Sometimes it's a little faster than that if Bandit's muddy.
Yeah.
And he gets his muddy paws. I mean, I looked like I had been rolling in the mud when I came home from work Saturday night. It was so weird working a day shift. I don't work day shift.
Yeah.
I work midnight to 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Usually 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. on Saturdays. Well, I switched shifts with somebody because one of our people is sick. And then... Put this in the trash. And then we had to cover their shift. Well, the one that I switched with stayed late and then couldn't do her shift because she'd be like, go home, turn around, come back. And there's no point in that. She wouldn't have any time to get any sleep in there. So we switched shifts and I did 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So did a 12-hour, but she had just come off a 13, so she's got all kinds of overtime this week compared to what she normally works because she's been the one to stay over because this person hasn't been coming in. He's been sick. So we switched, and it was really weird going in and doing a day shift.
Yeah.
And luckily, my client wasn't feeling well, so he didn't want to go running around all day. Thank God. Because my knee has been bothering me. The one that I had injured when we worked at Wiz, it's been bothering me again. And I was afraid I couldn't get up in his truck to drive him around. I said, I really hope you don't want to go anywhere because I don't know if I can get in your truck. And he's like, don't worry, I don't feel like going anywhere today. We'll just sit out here and burn stuff in the fire pit. I'm like, fine, let's burn stuff. Sit there and burn your pile of wood. I don't care. Then we went in so he could get his meds and have some lunch. And he's like, I think I'll take a nap. And he slept the rest of the shift. Well, his aunt showed up right after we ate. I mean, literally 5 to 10 minutes after we finished lunch. She knocks on the door bringing food. Why didn't you call and let us know you were coming? We wouldn't have eaten yet.
Yeah.
We would have waited. Because I took, just some random stuff with me. I had a couple frozen meals that I had stuck in the freezer, and I had some cottage cheese, and so I ate your cottage cheese.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you had already opened it until I got there. I had a thing of grapes. I had, just random weird stuff. A little bit of tuna noodle casserole left over from the night before. So I had just random things that I was munching on. The rest of my Cheez-Its. Can't eat Cheez-Its with Bandit around, though, because he comes around thinking they're dog snacks.
Yeah.
And as soon as he hears that rustle of the plastic, boom, here he is. Where's mine? So, I mean, literally, if they would have called and said, hey, we'll be there in about a half hour, we're bringing food, we wouldn't have eaten. We would have done all the meds and stuff and gotten him ready to take his nap, but I wouldn't have fed him yet.
Yeah.
Oh well. It is what it is. I tried some of the scalloped potatoes last night, and they were really good. You could tell a good home cook. And these were homemade. They weren't box ones. They were good. I didn't try the chicken stuff. He was telling me what all was in it, and I was just like, I don't know. When he said there was sour cream, I was just like, I don't really like sour cream. But if you can't taste it, it might be alright. But if you can taste it, I probably won't like it. So I didn't bother. I had other stuff with me last night. I didn't need it. But I did try the potatoes, and they were good. He calls it poppy chicken, but he doesn't spell it like the flower poppy. So I don't know what he's talking about. He spells it like Pope, and I'm like, huh? Whatever. But I know it's like chunks of chicken, not the canned stuff, like actual chicken, like cut up pieces of chicken breast or whatever.
Huh.
And then there's, he said there was poppy seeds and sour cream and cream of chicken soup, something else, and it's topped with Ritz crackers. I don't know, some kind of casserole. I think I'm missing an ingredient in there, but that's what I can remember him telling me. And I was like, I don't know. Can you taste the sour cream? He's like, well, I don't notice it. He's like, yeah, but you like sour cream. So I said, I don't know if I would eat that. But it's better just to leave it for him anyway, because it's one of his favorites. Anyway, rambling on about a bunch of nothing that you don't need to really know about, because it's not pertaining to the subject at hand. The cupcakes, key lime, hit or miss. I had one that had no key lime flavor at all. The second one had a little bit in there. So I wouldn't personally go out of my way to get them again. Those cinnamon toast Fuego things, Cinna Fuego toast crunch, whatever the hell it said on the package.
Yeah.
Not bad. I would not eat them with milk myself because I don't like Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal. I don't like the way it tastes with milk, which is weird because I'll eat Cinnamon Toast and drink milk with it. But it's exactly what it says. Sweet cinnamon, heat. And you get that sweet cinnamon flavor, and it punches you with some heat. So it's not bad. I mean, my tongue was tingling at the end, and it reminds me of those cinnamon disc candies. Sometimes they're a little hot. That's what it reminded me of. So not bad. I personally wouldn't go out of my way to get it again, but that's just because I'm not a Cinnamon Toast Crunch person. He'll love it. He loves Cinnamon Toast Crunch as it is, and he likes spicy, so...
Yeah.
It's all yours, dude. And I think I'm going to finish my lunch and go to bed. Yay! So I really don't have anything else to talk about offhand. Hopefully I can finish my book either later today or tomorrow. I think it's due, the audiobook goes back tomorrow. So I want to get it done before the audiobook goes back. Oh, if you go to the library, bring your new outfit to the library. That'll give you something to do. There's one to pick up. It's the third book of Before the Coffee Gets Cold. Before you leave my mind, or before I leave your mind, or something about leaving mind. I don't know. It's a short one, like the other two, so I'm hoping it'll be good. There's, I think, a fourth book, but it's not translated yet. But I am looking forward to that one. I tried to listen to it just straight audio, and I couldn't concentrate on it. I need to have the book in hand so I can focus while I listen. But I did listen to one. It's called A Brief History of Vice. Loved it. It was very interesting. It starts off with beer and how primates, not necessarily humans, but like apes and stuff, discovered fermenting fruit and discovered a love for alcohol and were built to use alcohol as a way to get fast calories. And it, really interesting stuff. There was sections about sex, about kink.
Oh boy.
Different drugs. Very interesting stuff because it gives you some of the scientific background. And it was mentioning different kinks that I'd never heard of. And I was like, huh. What was you say? Rule 34? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
Uh-huh. If you can think of it, it exists. Somebody has a kink for it. If you can think of it, somebody's got a kink for it.
Probably Rule 35. I don't know. But it does sound... Yeah. Even the most obscure thing that you think nobody on the whole fucking planet will think of as hot or sexy, there's always that one person.
There's one person out there that's gonna be like, woo, that's my thing.
And there's several billions and billions of people on this goddamn planet.
Yeah, I mean, if you got a billion people, there's gonna be somebody who likes whatever weird thing it is that you just thought up.
Yeah.
They've probably already thought up that and did something about it.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody's kink is gonna be you.
Yeah.
Dude with cat ears and a pink plaid skirt.
Yeah.
You're somebody's kink.
I've already got people trying to fuck me. And I'm like, shit. I mean, if I was actually gay, this wouldn't be that bad, or bisexual. I'd have, like, people line the fuck up. I'm like, damn.
Well, it's going to be harder for you probably looking for a woman who is into the dude cross-dressing.
Yeah.
I think dudes are more into dudes cross-dressing.
Yeah.
But I might be wrong. There may be... Somewhere out there is a woman for you.
Yeah.
If that's what you're looking for. Whatever you're looking for, it's out there somewhere.
Yeah.
A woman with cat ears.
Just go to fucking Japan. They got plenty.
There you go. Go to Japan. You're going to find your girl.
That neck goes all over the damn place.
We'll go to Shibuya. Yeah. Harajuku.
Yeah.
Anyway. This is only going to be like a 10-minute video, and we are now 30 minutes in.
Yep.
So, yeah.
That's pretty much how all these things are.
And this was just a quick remake of the one that cut out in the middle. I don't know. My computer's possessed. It likes to turn things on and off without me telling it to.
Yeah.
Anyway. I think, it is like 3 o'clock. I need to think about bed. Because I got to get up by 10:30 so I can get my butt out the door and get to work by midnight.
Yeah.
Yay. Man, I got so tired about 5:30, 6 o'clock. I was sitting there watching an episode of Dateline. Dateline? No, the one that came on after Dateline. What the hell was that? Some other true crime show. And I was sitting there like... really fighting. Waiting to 7 o'clock so I could get up and take care of my client with his calf and all that fun stuff. And we did that about every 3 to 4 hours. And we were due at 7. It was just like, oh my God. That's all I could do to stay awake. I wouldn't doubt that I probably dozed off at some point during it. But, it was a real struggle. And I shouldn't have been tired. I slept all day yesterday.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we're going to end it here. Unless you can think of something else that we really need to talk about. But we really don't have anything to talk about at the moment.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay. So we'll see you in the next one. Remember to do all the YouTube-y things. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Ring the bell icon to be notified of future uploads if YouTube should so deem it worthy. I don't understand the algorithm. I mean, if you're watching my stuff, why isn't it telling you that I've got stuff?
Yeah, pretty much.
Instead of randomly popping me up on other people's stuff.
Yeah.
I don't understand why. There are a lot of channels that I'm subscribed to, and I click the bell, and I don't hear anything about them for 6 or more months. Yeah. And then suddenly a video pops up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about them.
Yeah.
Because I'm not seeing them all the time. Well, that's why they're not getting the traffic, is because YouTube isn't promoting them.
Even the big people like Jacksepticeye and Markiplier.
I'm only just now getting Jacksepticeye back.
God damn.
I haven't seen Markiplier in a couple months. I think one popped up a couple days ago, but it was a topic I wasn't interested in. Some game he was playing.
Yeah.
I haven't seen PewDiePie pop up in probably close to a year.
Yeah. And he's been doing
And he's like one of the number 1 guys.
Yeah.
If he's not number 1, he's up in the top 5.
He's been, since then, he's been doing Japan vlogs.
I wouldn't know. I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, he did,
I haven't seen hiding her hair with PewDiePie in probably a year.
Yeah.
Jacksepticeye every so often pops up. But he popped up because you did that Spyrobot thing.
Yeah. And that's where I got the idea from. And you mentioned
him doing it, so I hunted him down.
Yeah.
And now because I watched one of his videos, he's starting to pop up again.
Yeah.
And it's always weird shit that I don't care about. That's the problem. I don't want to sit and watch him do gameplay.
And there are a few things.
I don't care about the games you're playing.
Yeah, that's more my thing.
Although, there is no game, I did like that one, and I sat and watched the whole couple-hour video.
Yeah.
Where you put them all together. Well, I had it on.
Yeah.
I kind of half-watched it. They're my eyelids. But that one, at least, I enjoy that one. But I don't really care about gameplay videos. That's why I don't watch your gameplay videos, because I don't want to sit and watch somebody else play a video game.
Yeah.
If there's going to be video games being played, I want to play it.
Yeah, that's how a lot of people are.
I don't want to just sit and watch somebody else play it. That guy in that picture just looks so familiar.
Which one?
The one that the arrow's pointing to?
I thought it was Schwarzenegger for a second.
No, it doesn't look anything like Schwarzenegger. It looks like, oh, Dermot. Dermot?
Huh?
Dermot?
What the fuck?
From the Irish People Try channel. Irish People Try, blah, 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 blah. It looks like the one dude on there.
Huh.
Which, there's a chance it could be a relative because the last name is Ward, and that was my maiden name.
Huh.
So on Dad's side of the family, we might be related because we do have Irish in our family.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he may be a different branch of the same tree.
Yeah.
That would explain a lot.
Huh.
Anyway, we'll see you in the next one. I already did the spiel. Bye-bye.